Today's game could end up being all about the defense as both teams rank in the top 10 in fewest yards allowed. The Rams are #1 in defensive yards allowed, and they go up against the Texans, who will need to be sharp on offense. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brand.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. The numbers for Miller in last week's ball game: 15 carries, 66 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They go play action here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
2nd down following the incompletion. Throwing again is Watson. Space to maneuver at the 40. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Well, he's picking up where he left off last week, a tackle for loss there. And remember, coming off the end a week ago, 4 of them.
And I like how you said picking up because that means he's probably using his hands really well. I know people don't think about it a whole lot. He's got to use those to control the people trying to block him, shed them, and get to the ball carrier in the offensive backfield.
23 yards on the play. Oh, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Watson now going to run the option right. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against them.
And ready now for 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Watson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming up later tonight, a reminder, one of the games we circled coming into the season, the Patriots at the Broncos. These two certainly have played some memorable games in recent years.
They sure have.
And tomorrow night, we wrap up Week 10 with the Dolphins heading up to visit the Panthers. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Watson trying to get his guys moving.
See it now play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And the pressure gets to him again. Connor Barwin. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly.
Update from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Jimmy Garoppolo leading the charge offensively. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we come upon halftime. Second half begins with a run from Miller. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Miller. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
Here's Watson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Again, it's Miller. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Robert Quinn. He's the one to get him.